Hello folks, Andrew Lee here for the Lazy Tech Guys, also known as Aoshisan, as suggested by the little intro video that you've seen. Today's commentary is going to be kind of short, but it's going to cover EA's new subscription-based service that's releasing on the Xbox One, as well as some thoughts on Destiny and so forth. But before I begin, here's some contact information. Now, if you want to get a hold of me directly, you can email me at andrew@lazytechguys.com, or if you need to get a hold of the rest of the LTG crew, you can reach us at comments@lazytechguys.com. So, before we jump into things, I did come back from Tahoe this weekend, so I'm a little out of it to a certain extent, but let's get straight into it. So EA announced yesterday that it is launching a subscription-based service on the Xbox One that offers a slew of EA games for one flat rate. Now, this flat rate is actually monthly and annually, basically $5 a month to $30 a year, respectively. Now, what this membership or this service will provide is customers who have this membership in place will get a 10% discount on digital EA content, even full games sold through the Xbox Game Store. The game, since it's still in beta right now, the games that are going to be currently available at the moment are going to be FIFA 14, Madden NFL 25, Peggle 2, and Battlefield 4. Now, I know it's a little ironic about Battlefield 4 because, well, I'm actually playing it right now. So there are going to be more games in the works, but they have not disclosed that information yet. In addition, you're going to be able to get early access to try certain games such as like Madden NFL 15, NHL, FIFA 15, NBA 15, and Dragon Age Inquisition up to 5 days before the game actually releases. So, and that's not all. This membership is going to be available at retailers like GameStop and pretty much the whole North America region and Europe. So, what do you guys think? And before we even jump into that, I will note that even though I'm not a big sports fan, and I vaguely remember this, this isn't EA's first attempt at some type of service that's with this type of genetic makeup. They had the EA Sports Season Ticket, which was, as the name suggests, a sports-related or oriented membership that was offered in 2011 and ended on 2013, and this was mainly centered on the previous gen consoles, both PS3 and Xbox 360. And this was going for a flat fee of $24.99. I'm assuming this was a month-to-month ordeal, though I'm pretty sure somebody out there is going to correct me, so that's my assumption. But what do you guys think, to be honest with you? Since EA sort of has that negative bad rep already, it more than likely might fall, only because a lot of people, I have to say, assume that it's mainly going to be centered on EA games only, which pretty much puts the ball in their court. They get the control what comes out. It's really kind of one-sided. But at the same time, for people who don't want to have to take a risk and, pump out that $60 game every time a game catches their interest, they can opt into something like this a month, play it. If they find that they like it, they can go out and buy the full version as a choice. But yeah, it's really hard to say one way or another, mainly because it is in beta and it's only on one console. It's not something that they even suggested that is going to be available for even something like the PlayStation 4. So hopefully more time will show what's going to happen to this type of service, whether it's a benefit for us gamers or if it's just a fad. Now, jumping on to the next subject, I know some of you guys had a chance to play Destiny. I, unfortunately, was one of the unlucky ones for several reasons. One, I don't have a beta key, and two, well, I just don't have a PS4 or Xbox One, so woe is me. But I'm just curious what you guys think about the game. It looks really good, at least from what I've seen so far in terms of video, the gameplay portions from somebody like Lumber, which I do follow on a regular basis. I know he complains a fair amount about the netcode, which surprisingly rings a bell with Battlefield 4, but I mean, besides that, you know, is there any positive or negative things that you guys would like to note? And I'm really curious about what your guys' opinions are for this game, especially with the next piece that I'm going to mention, which is more likely a rumor. I'm not sure if it's a troll post, because when I stumbled on this is only on one website, which is the Christian Post. Now, yes, before we start jumping into that, get all crazy, they're saying, according to the article, which I will link both of these into the video below, or in the text below, that apparently the rumor is that PC fans will have to wait until March 2015 for the PC version of Destiny, which is great for me because that's around where my birthday is. However, this is more so a leak that was suggested, according to the article. It said it showed up on, I guess, the Steam database, and it'll be launched in that time period. Now, it kind of, I guess you could say, makes sense, since the game for current gen consoles is coming out in September, which is about roughly 2 months from now. So, I mean, it's not surprising that the game would eventually be released on PC, but it also kind of still leans towards that age-old question, since most of these games that we play on, say, if I was mainly a console person, since they're mostly made for all different platforms, how is it that we can't, you know, PC is not added into that mix? Even though I know Bungie and Activision, they both stated the reasons why behind it earlier in the year, it's still surprising. But at the same time, I'd rather have a full-fledged, polished product that works with the hardware and accessories that most PC gamers run, versus what most console players use, which is generally controller-based. They don't have, I wouldn't say they don't have too many accessories, but they don't have the same intricacy that some of the PC players have. But, I mean, to be honest with you, I'd rather, I would love to have it on all the platforms, period. Not so much maybe mobile, because it's somewhat complicated, but the main consoles and PC, I'd be happy with that. So, if you guys have any comments in regards to some of these things that we talked about, definitely shoot me a line on my email at andrew@lazytechguys.com, or you can comment below on the video. As you can see in the video, lastly, before I cut out on here, I am using the Bulldog for Battlefield 4. Now, just to kind of squeeze in there, so far in my pursuit of the best setup with an ACOG, or at least with my playstyle, the angle grip seems to be helping quite a bit. The flash suppressor was always a neutral thing, which is great, especially if you're playing a hardcore mode. Pretty much doesn't affect the recoil, since the rate kind of sucks to begin with. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time on either another commentary or the next LTG show.
Taken objective Charlie.